Welcome to the Lucky Catch and Snap, the very last day for day 23, that is day 30, which happens to be a super draw day, so there was a maximal prize of $55,000 on offer today. I'll take you through all the major categories that were awarded today, and then I will do the day 30 super draw. The first category awarded was the Senior Estuary Champion. Now this was the number of centimeters of fish added together for the event that were put in that were estuary fish. In third place we had Gerard Johns, in second place we had Aaron Sellington, and in first place, the man who fished more locations than anybody else, Donovan Power. The second category awarded was the Senior Freshwater Champion, and this category was hotly contested. In fact, it was decided basically on the last day and in the last hour of the last day. In third place we had Adam Loudon with 4 fish for 270 centimeters. Adam still owes me a 110 centimeter barra. I have reminded him that he is not allowed to enter fish next year unless he delivers a 110 centimeter barra. Second place, and it was really tight, Donovan Power, and there was only 5 odd centimeters between Donovan and the actual winner in first place, Cliff Cornell. So that category was super tight. The next category awarded was the Senior Offshore Champion. Now offshore was a little tricky this year as there were probably only 4 or 5 days in which offshore fishing was possible. So it was a case of when the weather is good, make hay. And in this case, we had in third place, Jai Finlay. In second place, Matthew Jewell. And in first place again, Donovan Power. The next category awarded was Junior Estuary Champion. And this one proved that you didn't need to have a fancy boat and all the bits and bobs to be able to take out a major category. This was taken out by a young man who fished around the boat ramp and around the fishing platforms. So this was all done literally in the center of Mackay. In third place, it was Taz Seymour with 932 centimeters. Second place, Connor Dutton with 2,163 centimeters, so that's 2.1 meters. And in first place, it was Riley Sellington who put in nearly 5.2 meters of fish fishing in the center of the city. Next category awarded was Junior Freshwater Champion, and this was taken out by a young man who was fishing in the Pioneer River, up the top of the Pioneer River, targeting largely sooty grunter. So in third place, we had Jack Kunz Perry, who had 150 centimeters of fish. Jonah Carpenter got second with 208, and Zaid Cornell, targeting sooty grunter at the top of the Pioneer River, 840 centimeters of fish. That was an excellent result. Next category awarded was Junior Offshore Champion. And again, this one was tough because you only had to fish when the fishing was good, and you had to be able to convince mum and dad to take you out on that day. So in this category, we had the Jewell family who put in quite a lot of fish. Harley Jewell with 570 centimeters was third. Second was Chase Jewell with 1.5 meters worth of fish. And first place, young fella Nate Muscat with 2,690, so nearly 2.7 meters of fish entered. Next, we hit the family champion categories, and this was a family working together. In third place, the O'Connor family, which was a pretty big blended group, put in 1.4 meters worth of fish. The Dutton family, and this is an estuary, Dutton family put in 7.48, nearly 7.5 meters worth of fish working together. And then the duo of Aaron and Riley Sellington working together put in 7.7 meters worth of fish, which was a heck of a result. And again, both Aaron and Riley fishing in the center of Mackay. So 7.7 meters worth of fish fishing in the center of Mackay. Next category was the Family Freshwater Champion, and seeing as both dad and son had taken out the individual categories, it was no surprise that we had a father-son combination that had taken out the freshwater category. In third place, it was the Carpenter family with 242 centimeters of fish. In second place, the Kunz Perry family with 448 centimeters of fish. And in first place, the Cornell family with 2.2 meters of fish, again, fishing at the top of the Pioneer River. Next category awarded was the Family Offshore Champion. And in this case, again, the families were restricted to when they could fish. There were about 5 or 6 days that were available. And the Dipros family, fishing late in the event, really came home hard with 652 centimetres of fish. The Jewel family, who fished pretty much right throughout the event, came home with 3.35 metres of fish, which was only just beaten by the O'Connor family with 3,567 centimetres, or nearly 3.6 metres. So there wasn't a lot of difference in the end between the two winning families. Next category awarded was the men's most fish, and it should come as no surprise that the man who fished the most days and in the most locations, Donovan Power, took out the men's most fish. And in the junior most fish, again, no surprise that Riley Sellington took out this category with 293 fish. In the ladies' most fish, this was a very hotly contested category. The lead changed many times, and I really wasn't sure up until the last moment. This was the only category at the very end that I was leaving until 12 o'clock to finalise, because it was that close, and there were literally fish entered right up to the last minute. But it was Rebecca Dutton with 206 who took it out. In the family category, it should come as no surprise that the Sellington family took it out, but it should be noted that on the very last day, Riley went out and put in an 85 centimetre queenfish caught in the centre of the city, again highlighting just how good the fishing is if you want to work it right in the heart of Mackay. And the men's most species award, it was Donovan Power who added to his estuary, offshore and most fish category wins to add his fourth with the most species at 33. The junior most species category was another hotly contested category, with Connor and Chase Jewell trading blows pretty much throughout the entire event, and Nate Muscat certainly putting his hand up as well. I thought it might go right down to the very wire when Chase put in an extra species in the very early in the morning to put him one place short of Connor. However, in the end, it was Connor who took it out with 21 species. In the ladies, Erin Fromage took out the most species category with 36 species, proving that Donovan isn't the only member of the family who can fish, and in fact he might have a little bit of work to do next year to keep up with her. And the last of the major categories, the family team most species. Now this was another hotly contested category with the three leading families, the O'Connor, Dutton and Jewell families, all having led at various points, but it was the team up of Bonnie, Chase, Harley, Kerry, Kiara and Matthew that got the job done, with the Jewell family taking it out with 25 species. With that out of the way, we're into the final super draw for 2023. After 2 Mackay sites, it was an Isaac site for the last super draw that was selected, and it was actually a very catchable fish. So the combination that would have gotten you $55,000 was Camilla Beach 50 centimeters and a flathead. So seeing as our super draw did not go off and none of our main draws went off this time, although we did come a lot close, we very nearly did pay out the money this time round. So this goes to 10 second chance draws, each are $1,000. The process for that will be on Tuesday at 11 a.m. There will be 10 random entries selected from those entered. Now for your fish to qualify for entry into the second chance draw, it must be one of the 30 species and it must be one of the 20 locations. Now pretty much everybody's okay on the locations. There were only a small number of fish entered outside of the approved locations. So that's all good, but it must be one of the 30 species. And the other thing is you can only enter the first 5 fish of the day. So that's a maximum of 5 fish per day per person as per the normal draw, which means that the maximum number of entries you can have into the second chance draw is 150. So that's 30 days, 5 fish, 150 per person. So if it's a family of 4, that means that you multiply that by 4. So the maximum number of entries that a family of 4 could have would be about 600. So that's a wrap for 2023. We had over 2,000 fish entered, 770 competitors, way more than we expected. That was an absolutely massive result, and a huge thank you to all the families in Mackay. You really turned it on for 2023, and you made this event something special for all of the team here supporting the event. And we are looking forward to something much bigger in 2024. Good luck in the second chance draws. Christmas comes early, hopefully, for some families in Mackay. we will see you in 2024.